Yeah, no worries. I
We don't.
definitely, I don't want to rush it. I want to make sure everything looks good and make sure everything's taken care of, sorted out, and we can, get.
Nicholas Staley. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it, Bobby. Good stuff. Okay. Now, open document.
Perfect. Are you on title as well, or just Thomas?
No, just Tommy.
Okay, I just have his name, so just wanted to make sure.
No problem. gave you a little startle there. Here, hold your thing.
No worries. Just want to make sure, starting at the very top, is your name spelled correct?
Thomas. Yeah.
Cool. All right. And you scroll down, so we have both parcels, the 43 acres. Is there a current cemetery on the 2.5 acre?
No.
Okay.
You can't check where that cemetery is at.
Well, there is a cemetery there, but it's not marked.
It's not marked, yes.
Okay. We thought so.
It's right around that 2.5 acres somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, we thought so. It makes it a little bit harder for us, but we're still gonna, we should be able to do what we want to do and be fine. Fingers crossed, we'll be good. If you scroll down, there's a couple terms here. We like to keep it as simple as possible. But, with a seller finance agreement like this, we still want to make sure, you're covered, we're covered. So obviously, we're going to be using a title company for this transaction, to make sure everything is taken care of for our safety, for yours. So if you see number 1, price and payment, so it says buyer. So we're going to pay $430,000, obviously USD. So we'll be paying, like we talked about, $60,000 at closing, with the rest, being seller financed over a 5-year term of 3 years. Any questions so far?
For 3 years.
Yeah.
5% years. Okay.
Now, if you scroll down, it's partial release, just like we talked about earlier. We're in this, obviously, to make money as well. So we're going to be making this into a couple of lots. And from there, obviously, you're going to have a lien on the property, right, as a seller finance, to make sure that if we ever default, you get the property. So when we sell each parcel off, you agree, partial release. As we sell each property off, you agree to, release that property so that we sell it, and then obviously that interest goes to you. Does that make sense?
Right. Yep.
Cool. Number 2, title and conveyance. Just saying there's no liens on title. It's marketable. I'm assuming we should be good with that, right?
As far as I know.
Okay, perfect. And then number 3 is closing fees, saying we're covering all fees associated with selling the property. So these numbers are net to you. So, all the recording fees, any notary fees needed, all that comes out of our pocket.
Right.
Number 4 is the due diligence period. Obviously, we need to get, everything approved, make sure we can do what we want to do. We're going to need to resurvey it. We're going to get some soil tests. This takes time, even if we expedite everything, right? It's still going to take time. So we have a 120-day due diligence period to try and do this as soon as possible. Obviously, the sooner the better. The sooner we buy it, the sooner we can make money. So we're kind of on the same page here.
No problem.
Any questions so far?
I don't think so.
Susie, any questions on your end?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm good.
Perfect. Number 5, earnest money. Obviously, we're not here to waste anyone's time. So within 5 business days, of a signed agreement, we'll be depositing $4,000 of earnest money that will be refundable up until the due diligence period. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Now, number 6 is cancellation. So it says buyer retains the right to terminate this agreement by delivering written notice. Now, Thomas, this is in here. We've come across some pretty crazy sellers in the past, and I'm not calling you crazy, but it's in there for our safety so that, we just don't get burned. Does that make sense?
Yes, I understand that.
Cool. Acceptance, just saying when this agreement's accepted by. Pretty simple there.
Yeah.
Number 8 is assignment. Says buyer has the right to assign its rights under this contract to a third party. So if you scroll down and you see who's my business partner's name. Obviously, I'm Nick, right? So that's not me. Since we're buying multiple properties every single month,
Yeah.
money's not unlimited, unfortunately. So in case we need to purchase it under my LLC, you know, depending where the funds are on our closing date, this just allows us to close under my personal LLC. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool. And then closing date on or within 14 days after the due diligence period. Hopefully much, much sooner, but that's kind of what we can expect as far as time frame.
That's fine.
Awesome. You guys have any other questions for me?
Let's go back up to the beginning. Let's just say that you get 6 lots. If y'all sell 1 lot, I give you total possession of that 1 lot.
You would agree for partial release, right? So the only way that we can actually sell the property while we're still seller financing is we need your permission, because you still have the lien, right? Because if we were to default, and that's why that we take the profit for the first properties until we pay off the loan. That's all going interest for you, just like we discussed. So that's how we're able to make money. That's how we're able to pay you more than market value, right? So none of this is done without your approval. So this is all obviously going to be written with the title companies the whole time. You know, you're not going to be doing this over the phone. Everything's going to be in person, you know, on paper, pen and paper. So anything that for some reason, if you didn't approve of it, that's up to you at that time. But that's how you be getting paid, is once we're able to create more value and then sell the lot. So then you're able to make the additional profit there.
And then once we get inside, I can pull it up and I can see it bigger.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
I think so.
Okay. Aside from that, any other questions?
Yeah, we'll look at it on a bigger than my iPhone when we get it. But it's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, absolutely. And if once you guys take a look at it, make sure you study it. If you have an attorney, we work with them all the time, so I'm happy to send it directly to them if you want another eyes on it. I'm just a stranger over the phone. But if all of it does look good, if you tap that button under your name and you click finish, and then you date it, I'll have my email up, and I can make sure I receive it from you guys, and we can get this sent to title. And obviously it's going to take probably 3 or 4 weeks to get the soil guys out there. So as soon as I receive that from you guys, it kind of gives us the go ahead to, not necessarily, it's not like you're selling the property today, but it just gets the process started.
Oh, I got to look at where to give it to my attorney, but will we have to?
Do you want to go ahead and sign it now?
Sure.
I mean, you can change your mind.
Right, okay.
But
it's fine.
Just go ahead and start signing. Oh, type is on.
There it is.
Which one do you want? The first one or the second one?
First one.
This looks more like your signature. Okay. The date. 12. Finish. Okay, will it automatically go back to you?
Let me go in my email.
Yeah, it says you've done your part.
Let's see here. Let me refresh it. Might be moving a little slower.
Yeah, no problem.
Perfect. I got it signed. Awesome. Well, I will send this.
It doesn't have a in it. It just did the first and last name. But
Yeah, the title will have all the legalities. Like I said, this gets the process started. Everything will be taken care of at closing. I'm going to send this to my team, and my partner Jessica, she handles from now until we close on the property. She's going to be your point of contact. She's awesome. I love working with her. She's the best. So if you guys have any questions, she'll give you a call first thing on Monday. She'll introduce herself, and then she'll text you every single week. Is this number good to text every week as far as updates, just letting you know we're still here, getting this closed for you?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well,
you just have to.
yeah, Thomas, Susie, I appreciate your time. I look forward to working with you both.
Okay, thank you.
Hey,
Yeah.
go on, Nick.
Have a good one.